Stay with me, and I'm going to give you 3 reasons why Melania just destroyed Trump's brand, and he in turn destroyed his own brand himself. So let's go. First of all, her timing was brilliant. Yesterday, she did that press conference and talked about her having nothing to do with Epstein after Trump for 2 weeks tried to get everybody to ignore Epstein and focused on Iran. And of course, his response was just as much destructive, which brings to number 2. He attacked his own base. He attacked all the influences from Candace Owens to Alex Jones to everybody, Tucker Carlson. I love it. I'm a leftist liberal. I love it. But this is what you don't do with your brand. You do not sit there and let people destroy your brand. You do not position it to be destroyed. And you also don't light your own ass up in anger. That is absolutely insane. Insane. The other thing that we got to look at with this guy is that he has basically done the exact polar opposite of everything that he campaigned on. And because of that, now the people out of MAGA, he's losing a lot of MAGA support. And it's going to show up in the midterms and in 2028. MAGA's dead. They're in trouble. They're not going to be able to come back off of this. And Donald Trump is not passion torches. He doesn't want MAGA to grow into, for instance, supporting J.D. Vance, who is the highest, most likely GOP candidate for 2028. He doesn't want that. He don't want to see anybody get liked by him. He would rather see a Democrat get in office than anybody else. Even Scaramucci, his support person. Now, how does that affect your brand? How does that mess with you on your brand? Well, first of all, if you're off brand, it's going to show up. The thing you got to look out of this, the lesson you got to look out of this has nothing to do with politics. Politics has everything to do with what you do and you say you're going to do. That is the most important part. Do what you say you're going to do. If you're going to do it, do it. If you don't, don't. But do what you say you're going to do. That is one of the biggest things. A brand is a promise, pledge, commitment. It's what you stand for and stand against. I tell people what I love and what I don't like. I love broccoli, but I can't stand Brussels sprouts. Fuck them forever. I will never eat that shit until the day I die. If they served it in heaven, I'm walking to hell. I ain't touching Brussels sprouts. But that's the way you gotta be. Like the same thing with me and ice cream. Like I tell people, Baskin Robbins is my favorite. And there are other places I like, but Baskin Robbins, I love chocolate chip, chocolate mint, and I will fight to the death over that. I will stand on what I like as far as pizza. I will stand what I like as far as movies. I will stand what I like as far as music. It's Stevie Wonder or nothing. Fuck everybody as far as men. As far as women, it is Jill Scott or nobody. That's my favorite female artist. Fuck everybody, fuck everything. I stand for that and I will back it. I am a Bears fan. I am a White Sox fan. Both of their teams are not doing well. Bears are doing great. First time in the playoffs. I'm just so used to saying they're not doing well. But the White Sox are doing horribly because Jerry Rhinestone is a tool and an asshole. And that's why them and the Bulls fail. But I am a Bulls fan. I am a White Sox fan. I am a Bears fan. Fuck the Cubs, go White Sox, okay? To a false, and their team sucks. I'm going to tell you, you got to stick with what the fuck you believe. That's what this is. See, Trump went off message. He didn't stick with the fuck he believed, or he deceived people and he really believed what he's doing right now. But you got to stick what you believe. Even if motherfuckers don't like you, stay on point. Stay on point. Do it and say it and believe it and rise to it, damn it. If you do that and you speak with emotion, even as an introvert, if you speak with emotion, look up Brian Tracy. He was one of my mentors. He still is. And he talks like this. And he speaks like this. And he's quiet. Where my other mentor, may he rest in peace, Bob Proctor, speaks like this. And you gotta be this. And I love the way Bob Proctor sounds like he's announcing the greatest show on earth every time he talks like this. Even in person, hey, Darren, I want you. Even when he's just talking, like not on stage, you have to this and brother this, love it. Two totally different people, but they stick to what they believe in and stay away from what they don't. That's what you need to do online. Talk about what you believe. Now, here's the thing. Here's the catch. Don't talk about other people. Don't put down other brands and other people. Just say you disagree, but you don't do that. Here's what I mean by that. If I said, man, I love, perfect example. I love Liquid Death. I don't love it, but I mean, if I loved it, I love Liquid Death. So fuck Evian. I would say that. I probably would say that. So I'd say don't talk about people, but I'm wrong. I would. If I say there's certain things I like and things I don't like, believe it. I speak with conviction. Can you speak with conviction? Because if you can do that, if you can show up with conviction, with heart and emotion, you're going to make it. All the Democrats, man, and I'm a Democrat, but all the Democrats, you know, they have this problem as a group. Individually, they're great. Like AOC, great. Jasmine Crockett, great. Ro Khanna, great. Raskin is the Yoda of law. Great. You know, these are people who are fantastic, right? And my soon-to-be Senator, Juliana Stratton, great. They speak with conviction. Let me tell you, Juliana was up against a guy with $30 million. She didn't have no $30 million. She had $5-6 million to beat him anyway. Here's how it happened. She spoke very clearly. I'm not voting for Chuck Schumer. Hardly anybody in Senate running for Senate said that. And her other two competitors wouldn't dare open their mouth about that. Then she said, I'm abolish ICE. Again, nobody's willing to say that. You got to be willing to have a bold statement that you believe in. In the online world, I tell people, fuck affiliate marketing. I'm going to do a video on that. Fuck affiliate marketing. I ain't doing no affiliate marketing. Build your own digital products. Stop building everybody else, because they'll get the list, they'll get the future sales, and you do that for a couple of years, you're going to be pimping. You're going to be trying to get new money all the time because they control the list. They're going to make a fortune on the back end off the people you brought them. You got paid up front, but you don't get paid on the back end. And let me tell you something in the online world, and everybody who's a marketer, who's watching this, everybody who knows this, the money's in the back end, baby. There are people who are spending literally tens of thousands of dollars a day on ads who are breaking even but making a fortune on the back end, doing 4, 5, 10x. Okay? That back end, remember this word, you will hear people say it. I'll do it in my next video. Average order value. But here's the real thing. Your first average order value, your 30-day average order value, your 60 and 90-day average order value. So if they come up spending average order value of $30 the first time, but you had more offers to give them on the back end and you kept it warm and great and it was associated with what they originally bought, you should be doing about 20-30% of that group at least. What I'm saying to you is your ability to sell the next 3 items is going to be incredible. So even if you have an average of 30, it might end up being 230 because of that. Now, why am I telling you this? Because the people who can speak with emotional conviction, emotion, that's what branding is. That's how Trump got in the first place, in the first term. He said shit nobody else said. He said shit nobody else said. He said, this motherfucker said, I'm going to build a wall and make the Mexicans pay for it. Do you know how fucking gangster that is? Last year when he bombed Iran, he said, Iran, we bombed you. Now let's make peace. That's some gangster shit. I'm sorry. That is some gangster ass shit for somebody to say. The audacity of that. But it was a bold ass statement and his MAGA people loved it. Ate it up. Even though he built that wall, only 3% made America pay for it. But I'm not going to get into politics. You can go over to Darren Monroe Politics and hear me there with my 80,000 followers. But the point is, if you speak with some shit you believe, fuck everybody, you will do well. The problem is, Melania came in, fucked him up. He went out and fucked him up, his own self up in the last 24 hours. He walked himself out that door. He basically destroyed his brand. And the worst thing he could have done is attack his influences. Those were the base of MAGA. You attacking influence. Now you cause this civil war in the middle of a blue wave coming for that ass. Now, of course, again, I love it. I'm a liberal. But don't ever do that stupid shit to your brand. Hey, if you like this video, you like the other ones, definitely check out the next one. Thanks.